Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for October 25th, 2017. Thank you for joining me. So let's have a look at what the energies are for us today and what we need to know is going to be for our highest good. So the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation is the Three of Coins. So this is talking about something that we've invested a lot into, something that we've put a lot of work into. It's something good, it's something positive, it's something constructive, and it took a lot of time, energy, effort, sacrifice. It could be something like, your reputation at work. It could be your career that you've built and you've made a lot of sacrifices for and you've dedicated yourself to it. Your studies, your creative projects, your own business, a relationship that you're committed to improving, making better, or taking to new heights. Something you have invested in, okay? And that could be time, money, energy, affection, anything, okay? Any kind of resource. And we're proud of this, okay? We're happy when we're working on it, we're focused, we know we're doing something right, we can see that we're doing something right, and we take pride in what we do, okay? For today, we have the Lovers. So the Lovers here is a major arcana card and it talks about choices. And it is followed by the Moon. I'm going to show you the cards and then talk about the messages that I got. And our guidance card is Developmental Clarity with purple. So in that context, the Lovers is coming in to say that there's going to be a choice presented to us today, or an offer, an opportunity presented to us today. And it's important that we make the right choice. With these two being major arcana cards, they just talk about, karmic events, fated events. So it's important that we make the right choices because we're creating karma in this particular situation. The Lovers is here to say that there's going to be something alluring about the proposition that we are presented with. About that opportunity, about that offer, about that promise. There's going to be something seductive about it. There's going to be something tempting about it, because with the Lovers, it's often a head or a heart decision, meaning, do we do what we know the right thing to do is, or do we go for the temptation, which could be, a quick win, getting rich overnight, just indulging, not really worrying about the consequences, okay? So it's going to be a head or a heart decision. But we do have the Moon coming in as the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with. With the Moon here, it's very important that we remind ourselves to stay grounded and to focus on the facts, to look at the facts, to ask questions, to make sure that whatever is promised to us is not just empty promises, to make sure that we read things before we sign, to make sure that we have our facts straight before we commit to anything or anyone with this energy, because under the energy of the Moon, not everything is as it seems. And with the Lovers here talking about temptation and seduction, there may be a situation today where we will be tempted to do something, to say something, or even to walk away from something. It's going to be different for everyone. We will be tempted to walk away from something or to give away something that we've invested a lot into, and it's our project and it's our work and it's our dedication and it's something that we're proud of. It took a lot of time to build. We did everything properly, so it took a lot of time and effort. And we may be tempted to either give that away, walk away from it, give our secrets away, or sign something whereby, if we're not careful, we sell what we have, or we just give it away and renounce our rights to it, anything like that, okay? So it's very important that with the Moon, we pay attention, that we stay grounded, that we focus on the fact that we do not allow ourselves to be tempted by something that will be very promising, very alluring, okay? But instead that we use our mental clarity. Okay, with the number 39, that adds up to a 12, which is a 3. So we will see progress, or the opportunity for progress today. This is also a reminder. Maybe someone will offer to speed things up for us. You know, to say, you know what, you've been working on this and it's been years, but I bet I can make you more money in less time, or I bet I could get you more clients in less time, or I bet I could put you in touch with the right people and you'll be making millions overnight, or I'm better for you than the person you're with is, you know, or gossip, where someone's trying to seduce you in a sense of trying to get you to believe whatever they're telling you so that you follow what they say, and create a wedge between you and other friends, or, you know, your family even, or co-workers, or any situation like that. Okay, developmental clarity says you've done things properly until now. You can see that you're doing the right thing. You can see that you're doing a good thing. You can see that you're doing something that is worthwhile. Developmental clarity: use your wisdom to be able to discern what the right thing to do is in a situation, and especially if it involves something very tempting, something that can seem too good to be true. All right, we're supposed to pay attention. We're supposed to open our eyes, put the brakes on it, and say, let me think about it. If someone's going to push you or pressure you to make a fast decision, it's probably a scam, it's probably a ruse, it's probably not worth it. If it's a big decision, if it's an important decision, if it's a decision that involves your livelihood, or something that you've put a lot of work into, if the other person is doing it for the right reasons, they will understand that you need time to consider it, and they will understand that you have questions. It's a natural thing if that person is doing things properly, or legally, or ethically. Pay attention to people, what they say. Does it match their body language? Are they trying to rush you into something? Are they trying to talk all about just the good stuff, all about just the potential wins, but nothing about risks, or nothing about downside, or stuff like that? You know what I mean? Because this comes, I feel that it could be for some, it could be a continuation of yesterday's energy, where we are successful, we're starting to get, you know, praise, accolades, and with that, you know, we may attract, I don't want to talk about negative energy or ugly energies such as jealousy, but it does happen, unfortunately. And so it's just, for some, it's one of them. It's someone who feels like you being successful makes them look bad, you know, or something like that. And they may be tempted to just take you down a couple of notches if they can. Or they may be tempted to come to you and steal your ideas, because you know what? They look at you, they think, yeah, well, they're doing something right, so I wonder what it is. I want to do that, and I want to do it better, or I want to do it quicker. Or someone who is willing to just take your work because they don't want to work themselves to acquire it for themselves. So developmental clarity says, focus on what's important. Whatever it is that we've worked on and invested in, yes, it took time, yes, it took energy, yes, it took effort, yes, it took all kinds of resources. But it's good, and it's right, and it is growing, and it is moving forward, and it is getting better, and it is getting bigger. And we can see that. We're at a point where we can see that with the number 3 and the 3 of Pentacles. And other people can see that. So we get confirmation and validation from all different directions. And we're asked to remind ourselves of what is important. If we're doing a good thing, and we're doing it the right way, and we see that we're moving forward, do we really want to risk it, give it away, sell it, walk away from it, doubt ourselves because of what someone else may be talking about, or offering to us, or presenting to us, and so on and so forth? Because remember, not everything is as it seems with the moon. Double check facts today. Try to, once again, it's very important to stay grounded. Ask questions if you're not sure. Ask for time to think on it if you're not sure. If something's too good to be true, and it seems too good to be true, then it probably is. Trust your instincts. If it comes to mind, you know what, this is like too good to be true. Or I can't really believe it. It's almost like I can't believe what's going on. Double check. Look into it. Look deeper into the situation, because chances are your instincts are trying to protect you and telling you this is not okay. All right? So we're asked to use our wisdom, mental clarity, remember what's important, remember why we started working on this in the first place, remember what the goal is in the first place, remember, you know, which direction we want to go in, what the target is for ourselves, and be discerning, okay? Filter everything through that in terms of, okay, what are you talking about? What are you offering? That, okay, let me think about it. Does it take me further on my path? Does it keep me going in the same direction? Does it really help me, or is it going to be a waste of time and a waste of energy? Is it feasible, or is it just a foolish risk? Do you have a plan behind it that is feasible, or are you just making big promises that you can't keep? Because we always know what our goal is, what our direction is, okay? And we can filter everything through that, and we're going to know if something is worth it or not, okay? Good news here is that we are moving in a really good direction. We're moving in a very positive, constructive, and rewarding direction. And we are going to get tempted along the way, because that's just, I don't know, that's just how it works, isn't it? We get tempted to stray. We get tempted to get sidetracked. We get tempted to mess a good thing up. I don't know why. It's just the way of the world, I suppose. But that's a good thing. You know, it means that we're doing something good, that we're doing something right. And we do have to make sacrifices, and we always have to make sure that we're making the right decisions to keep ourselves walking on that path that we know and we see that it's good for us. Okay, so that's the good news. That's what we need to focus on. All right, so there we have it. That's our message. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps. Maybe it's just because we're in the time of Scorpio, and all sorts of things start to come to the surface for us to address and resolve and deal with. Oftentimes not the best energies, or not the best type of situations or mindset or emotions. But that's also a good thing, because we do every now and again need to address any negative energies or any negative thought patterns or feelings, or it's good for keeping us, you know, in the right kind of a mindset to see things in perspective, you know, because there's good and bad in the world, and it's important that we know the good and the bad, so that we can choose to stay in the middle, so that we can choose to stay on the right track, okay? Not overindulging and not heading into negative, heavy energies either. Walking in the middle, okay? So I hope the messages help. All right, let me know what this is about for you. Everything is fine, everything is going well. If we keep our heads, if we just keep our heads down and we focus on the work and nothing else, we may miss these temptations completely, because they can't touch us. They cannot tempt us, because we're not even looking for an easier way to do things. We're not even looking for a quicker way to do things, because we know that what we're doing is going to take time, energy, and effort, and that's what we're focused on. Okay? In which case, it's just a reminder and a confirmation to keep doing what we're doing, because it's working and it's good. All right? Okay, so thank you again for joining me, and thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it. I'm all caught up with work, so I'm available for private readings again, and started to post on social media again. I've missed it, so you can find me in more places than YouTube if you want to find me. So thank you again for all your support and your patience. Let's have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.